Manchester United have humiliated Man City in the Manchester Derby, and the Red Devils win it 2-0. Michael Carrick's first game in charge of Manchester United, and he is absolutely outclassed the best of the best. He's tactically outplayed Pep Guardiola. 2-0 victory against Pep on your debut. It's crazy. If you talk about the game, Man United absolutely outclassed City on the pitch. The attackers, the midfielders, the defenders, every one of them was linking so up. Ruben Amorim is gone now, so Kobe Mainoo was back for United, and boy oh boy, did he deliver. Him and Bruno Fernandes were running that midfield along with Casemiro. All three of them were on point. He was carrying the ball defensively, giving it to the forwards. Incredible game from Kobe Mainoo. Even Manuel Ugarte had a good game. He wasn't that bad, because we know in Amorim era, he was terrible. Manuel Ugarte, but he did impress in this one. Brian Mbeumo returning from AFCON, he bagged himself a goal. Everyone from Manchester United, even the centre backs, they were incredible. Lisandro Martinez, what a game! Absolutely pocketed Erling Haaland. It was the shortest player on the entire pitch against the most tallest player on the pitch. Erling Haaland versus Lisandro Martinez, and guess what? The shorter one takes it. Incredible performance from Lisandro Martinez. He was also returning from injury, and a great game from him. Now Manchester United, they look good. United were so on point in this game that they could have scored potential 7 goals. 7 goals against Pep Guardiola's Man City. They scored 2 in the first half. Both of them were offside. Harry Maguire hit the post in that first half in the first 3 minutes. That was a chance. Then the second half started. 2 goals from Manchester United. That makes it 5 goals. 5 potential goals, but out of which 2 counted. Then another goal at the death, which was called offside, and then Amad Diallo hit the post right at the end. So 7 chances for Manchester United to score. Could have been 7-0. Imagine how embarrassing that would have been. But I feel Man City got lucky and they bailed out here, because it could have been really embarrassing. 2-0 doesn't reflect how well Manchester United played today. And talking about Man City then, they are in trouble now. They are in trouble. The title charge, it looks difficult. 7 points lead, because Forest also drew against Arsenal. But I still think that Man City will win this league and Arsenal will bottle it. It's going to be difficult, but trust me, it will happen. But we need to talk about City. Not a single shot on target in that entire second half. Lisandro Martinez, incredible game, as I said before. Like, everyone there was incredible performance by Manchester United. There's a huge difference from last week and this week. United under Amorim, United under Carrick, a class apart. Kobe Mainoo, I feel that he was a difference maker. For the last 3 or 4 months, we hadn't seen Kobe Mainoo play for Manchester United. Amorim didn't like him, but Carrick comes in, starts him in his very first game, and he delivers an absolute masterclass. So congratulations to all Manchester United fans. Hopefully it's a beginning of a new era for them and they can rise to the top once again. But they have a big game next week, Arsenal, I think it will be tough, but it will be a fun watch now. We can say that at least. Moving from Manchester to Merseyside now, Liverpool have dropped points once again. A 1-1 draw against Burnley this time. It was a good performance by Liverpool, we should say that. All the players were doing great, especially in that midfield. Florian Wirtz and Dominic Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai did miss a penalty, he hit the post. But overall, Liverpool players, I think they are doing fine. The problem is with the manager. Arne Slot, it's high time that he works on his tactics, because throughout the first half, it was all Liverpool. They were constantly hitting Burnley on the break. They were keeping all the possession, barely 30% possession for Burnley in that first half. Yet only 1 goal from Liverpool. Yes, the keeper made some good saves, but Liverpool, they were just not able to break into that box. Long shots were taken by Szoboszlai, long shots were taken by Wirtz, but it was easy for the goalkeeper to save. They just didn't have that quality to break into the box and beat the defenders and score an easy chance. Even the first goal, that was... Even if you talk about the goal from Florian Wirtz, it was quite a chaotic one. Ekitike, I don't know how did it keep that ball in first of all, and then passing it back, and somehow Wirtz gets it and slots it top corner. But then the second half started and Burnley really turned up. It was that 20 to 25 minute spell for Burnley where they were constantly pushing Liverpool. They were creating those chances, but they were just not able to finish it. But then the chance came, a goal from Burnley, and Liverpool were left shocked. Liverpool, they could have conceded more. After the first goal from Burnley, more chances were created, but they were not able to capitalize. Alisson made some good saves too. Well, he had some haulers as well, but it's okay. We let that pass because Alisson is a great keeper, can't put the blame on him. But anyways, Liverpool have dropped points once again. And Arne Slot, my brother, you might be in trouble now because how things are going. You drew against Leeds, you drew against Fulham, you drew against Arsenal. Now you've drawn against Burnley. You have drawn against all three newly promoted teams. Now this is getting frustrating. This is getting out of hand. I'm not saying Slot out. You can't sack Arne Slot right now. Must trust Arne Slot, but time is very short now. Maximum, I'd say give him a month, because even as a Liverpool fan, this is getting frustrating now. Under Klopp, we had hope. We knew that these players are good enough. The manager is good enough. We can turn this around, and we did turn it around. Whenever we had a bad patch, the very next season or a few months later, we were back at our very best. Remember the 2021-22 season? How we slipped in October, November, but then we rose up and only lost the league by a single point. But here it looks all lost hope. Even top four looks difficult. If it doesn't work out for Arne Slot now, I think it's high time that the board considers replacing him. And you know there are managers available in the market. You have Enzo Maresca, you have Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso, a Liverpool legend. Why not bring him in? He has potential. Look, he won the league with Bayern Leverkusen, ended Bayern Munich's dominance, went invincible all season, unbeaten, only lost one game. That was the Europa League final against Atalanta. So Arne Slot, we are all keeping an eye on you right now. Chelsea have beaten Brentford 2-0. Not a convincing performance, but a Premier League debut victory for Liam Rosenior. So now this battle between Liverpool, Chelsea and Man United, it's heating up for those Champions League spots, and it could be anyone's game from here. But we still have 4 months to go, so keep an eye on this battle. But in some news, Man City have signed Antoine Semenyo and they have signed Mark Guehi. 7-point gap between Arsenal and City. Don't be surprised if City actually win the league, because you heard it here first. Man City will win the Premier League title 2025-26.